Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Rebecca. This is Becca's Bookshelf, and the weird angle is because I wanted you to see the shirt that I'm sporting, which is my Lion King shirt that I just got. It's all fluffy on the inside, and it feels really nice, but it's kind of hot in my room, so I'm burning up. So my hair might be up by the end of this video, but we'll see. Today, I wanted to tell you guys that I decided that I'm going to create my own tag, and it is called the Lion King book tag. Roar. If you didn't know, The Lion King is my favorite Disney movie of all time, and I decided that, yes, I've been tagged in a lot of videos that I need to film and that I'm getting to, but I decided that I wanted to create a tag of my own because I feel like that's like a rite of passage here on BookTube. So I have created 12 questions around The Lion King. You got Simba, Timon and Pumba. Oh, I'm so excited. So let's jump into this tag. Question number 1, the circle of life. Name your favorite couple you want to have babies. So for this question, I have chosen Malachi and Layla from Sanctum because I think that they would have adorable babies, and Malachi deserves it. If you've read this series, Malachi deserves it. He got his second chance at life, and he deserves to have the cutest little babies running around everywhere. So Malachi and Layla are my go-to choice. Question number 2. I just can't wait to be king. Name a character who always rushes into things. And for this, I have chosen Niren from Shadowfell, which I have complained about in other videos, but I just, for some reason, her character bothers me because she's always just like, I can do this on my own, I'm gonna go do this now instead of later like Flint told me to, and then ends up being like, I should have listened to Flint. Question number 3. You can't see my fingers. Question number 3. Be prepared. Name a villain who is always prepared. And for this question, I have chosen Mikadara from Flame of Seven Waters. I can remember which book I was holding. This is the last book in the Seven Waters series, and it follows Maeve, who is at odds with Mikadara, who wants to see his son, and he's like a supernatural, like, fairy prince, so he's always usually pretty prepared. Plus there's a lot of rules that have to be followed, so she has to get around all of these rules that are set in place that she can't break. Otherwise, bad things will happen. Question number 4. Can you feel the love tonight? Name 2 characters who were always meant to be together. And for this question, I have chosen Glass and Luke from the 100 because they were together before the book started, and they just deserve to be together. I think that they are gonna, I haven't gotten to the 3rd book yet, but I think they're gonna be together forever. I think they're gonna get married and have babies on Earth. That's what's gonna happen. It has to happen. I want it to happen. They're meant for each other. Question number 5. Simba. Name a character who always runs away from their destiny. And for this question, I chose Hal from the Forever King series because he doesn't want to do anything. In all 3 of these books, all the time, he is just like, why do I have to do this? I'm not doing this. I'm leaving. I don't want to. Like, he's just so annoyed through the whole series. It is so good. It's so good. Question number 6. Nala. Name your favorite love interest. This does not have to be the one that gets with the main character, because I did not choose that for this question. I choose, oh my gosh, English majors just have so much trouble. I chose Xander from Matched because I think that he is the best love interest in this book. I do not like Kai with her. After Crossed, I don't really ship her with Xander anymore. I think he deserves better, but I picked Xander because I think that he is just fantastic. He should be, this story should be about him. I love Xander so much. I love Xander. Have I mentioned that like 6 times? I love Xander. Question number 7. Question number 7. Timon and Pumba. Name your favorite comic reliefs. And for this one, I'm going back to the 100, the book. I'm going to the book because Bellamy is hilarious in this. He's super serious in the show, but in here, he's so funny. Like, he's just, I just love his thoughts that he has and the way that he carries himself, because I feel like he's one of the biggest comic reliefs in this series. So I have chosen Bellamy. Question number 8. I held up 4 fingers, but like, put like a little air. You can't square it, that'd be 16. Times 2. Question number 8 is Mufasa. Name a book you chose whose life ended too soon. And for that, I have chosen Crier's Cross by Lisa McMahon, because this book kind of made me angry at the end, because I feel like it built up and built up to this really cool, like, ending plot line, and then just kind of ended. Like, I wish there had been more to it. Because it was a cool concept at the end of, like, what happened, because I'm not going to spoil it for you, but it was a cool thing after she went through all this trouble to get there, and then it was just like, it's over. Done. That's the end. It was like, what happened to the town? Like, what happened to the other things? Is there going to be, you know, another book? But no, it's a standalone, so I wish that this book had been a little bit longer. It's not very long. It's a really thin book, so I feel like if it had been like another like 50, 100 pages, or had a sequel to it that had more to do with the supernatural aspects of this book, it probably would have been really, 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 really good. Question number 9 is Scar. Name a book where you felt no sympathy for the villain, and for that, I have picked The Chosen One by Carol Lynch Williams. This book is based on a family who is in a polygamist, like, community. They're a bunch of family and, like, a society. They live out in the middle of nowhere in this, like, fenced off place, and her uncle and the prophet, I think it's the prophet is the name of the, like, head guy. I have no sympathy for them. They choked a baby in one of these, almost drowned a baby, and they, like, beat the ever-loving hell out of her at one point, and I cried in this book. I thought that it's a really good book. It's one of my favorite books, but it's a hard read because, you know, this thing happens. This is based off of a true story. This is based off of something that she has researched into, and it's something that happens, and it's just, I have no sympathy for those villains at all. I don't. Nope. Question number 10 is Zazu. Name a character who annoyed you. For this, I have picked Fane from Child of the Prophecy, because through this whole book, I just wanted to put it down. I finished it because it's part of the Seven Waters original trilogy, and then the entire series. My phone is ringing. Are you serious? It's my sister. Back from that interruption. Fane from Child of the Prophecy pissed me off this whole book. She just, I don't know if it was just because of her situation or what, but she just, through the whole book, I was just like, just make up your mind. Are you gonna be good? Are you gonna be bad? Are you gonna decide anything for yourself in this book? She really annoyed me. I couldn't stand her. But, so, least favorite books go, this is my least favorite of the series. So, Fane. Question number 11 is Rafiki. Name a book that teaches a lesson. And for this, I have chosen A Monster Calls by Patrick Ness. This book teaches the lesson of letting go and, like, coming to terms with the fact that you can't change what you can't change. I'm not going to spoil the book for anybody, but the ending of this book is really sad, but it just teaches you that life has to go on and that you can't stop everything. You can't control what you can't control. It's a really good book to read if you like something, like, kind of dark, and it's also illustrated. It's got gorgeous illustrations in it. And the last question is The Hyenas. Name a book that made you cackle like a hyena. And for this, I have chosen Cracked by K.M. Walton. This book deals with a very serious issue of bullying and all of this stuff, and, like, self-hatred and, like, coming to terms with yourself and everything, but it's so funny because it's told through alternating POVs of Victor and Bull, which is, Victor is the kid that's being bullied, and Bull is the one who's bullying him, and they both end up in a psychiatric hospital together in the same room. And it's funny through the whole book. It's got some funny stuff in it, so I think that this book is going to be my one for that question. That is it. That is my Lion King. Move my hair out of the way and let you see Simba again. That's my Lion King tag that I have created. I hope it's completely original. I hope that nobody else has done this. I tried to do a little bit of research, but as far as I know, no one has. So, for this book tag, I am super excited because it's my favorite one. For this tag, I am tagging Beka from Beka Landin, RJ from The Secret Stacks, Laura from The Magic of the White Pages, and Allie from Hardback Hoarder. So, have fun with this tag, guys. I'm super excited about it. I will see you guys with my next video. Goodbye!